Hi, I'm Julian and this is Libby and we are from BoxedMeeples. You can find us on YouTube, on Instagram and on Twitter.
So I've had an idea for a video, but I haven't bothered to tell Julian what it is.
Going in blind.
I thought it'd be fun. So I was listening to the radio the other day and they did something on there that's given me a really fun idea that I thought might be good to do in terms of board games. So I'm going to call it the Something Selection. And basically the idea is that you have to pick board games that fit in certain categories that are some of your favourites. So you have to pick something old, something new, something borrowed and something blue. And you can interpret this however you like.
Okay, well,
so
let's. So something new is obvious. That's a new game. That's.
Well, it could be new to you.
Okay,
It could be modern. It doesn't need to be that it released in 2022. It might not have been, or it could have been. That's absolutely fine.
So it's just something new to you. You've never played it before, but it's
you interpret new however you want.
Okay.
If it has the word new in the title, it qualifies. That's fine.
Okay.
Something old could be an old board game. It could be Foundations of Rome, which is technically a new game, but it's based
on
in
something
Rome.
old.
So
okay,
that's old.
So it's not just something from your pile of shame you've not played. It could be.
It could be something borrowed. Could be a game that you've borrowed from a friend, or one that you don't actually own yourself, but you enjoy playing.
So something you borrowed from a friend, or a games cafe, or something like that.
Technically, it could be something that you've lent out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you borrowed. Someone else borrowed from you. It could be something that you feel like the theme is borrowed from something else.
Yeah.
You interpret borrowed however you want.
So, yeah.
If blue, it could be based in the ocean. The cover could be blue. It could
be a little bit saucy. It could be racy blue.
It might make you feel sad because the last time you played, you lost.
Okay, that'd be most of our games.
So you can interpret your somethings.
Okay,
however you want.
So it's something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue.
Yeah, I mean we are coming up for wedding season after all.
Okay, well, yes. Okay.
Yeah. So now you've got the theme of it. Shall I give you a minute to make some choices?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a little think about what I'm gonna pick.
And then
but
we'll
that sounds fun. Okay.
See you in a bit. So we're back. You've made your choices.
Yep.
We've got something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue.
I know that's like a wedding thing, but where's that even come from?
It's quite a well-known phrase here in the UK. I don't know if other people, maybe you don't hear of it in other countries. It tends to be associated with weddings. I think it's sort of 19th century Lancashire, which you might know from the brass games.
Brass Lancashire.
But yeah, it's quite a well-known phrase in the UK. So if you haven't heard of it, it's
you see here, I just never knew where it came from. Anyway, I have picked.
You have.
So shall we?
As have I.
I'm going to start with something old because that's how it starts.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not sure this completely fits the bill.
I mean,
but
technically the bill's
I've kind of loosely interpreted it. So I'm going to go with Villainous, which you may not think is particularly old.
I mean, they're not brand new, but they're not that old, no.
But in this one, we have cards based on Steamboat Willie. Now, that came out in the 30s. So,
black and white.
Yeah, these are based on something that's 100 years old, therefore counts as old. What have you gone for old?
Yeah, I suppose that counts. I, as most of you watching probably know, love Viking games. So Vikings are quite old, right? I've gone with Yggdrisil Chronicles. I just absolutely love this game and how you get to move the different gods around. The tree rotates to pick out different cards and weapons or potions or anything that might help you or hinder you along the way. So yeah, some Viking love for my something old.
Okay, so old, done.
Yes, something new.
So I've gone for a new game that is new to me.
Okay.
You've known it longer, but it's new to me.
Yep.
Red Cathedral.
Oh, it's only a couple of years old anyway, so I think
it looks a lot older than it is. I dismissed this because it's beige. I was foolish because it's really good fun, particularly because we've been playing with Contractors, which is an expansion that's new. It's so new, not even out yet.
Yeah, it's being released at Gen Con early August. So yeah, soon we'll have more footage about that one.
But yeah, both new and really, really new. So new it couldn't be newer because you can't even buy it. New.
Okay, yeah, you've maybe nailed the new one compared to me.
Done the new.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my new is the one that I was sort of most excited to pick up at the recent convention, the UK Games Expo that we were at.
Right. Okay.
And
I can guess what you've gone for.
Yeah. And it was the one I was sort of chomping at the bit to go to try and get hold of on the Friday morning that we arrived there. And it's Ark Nova. I mean, who doesn't want to build a zoo?
Yeah, love Ark Nova. Pretty new.
Yeah, and I'm loving that I also have brand new folded space insert for it, so everything's all nice and organised, and yeah.
Doubly new. All the new going on in there.
New ticks, yes.
And new to our collection.
Yeah, and yeah, new to our collection. It's quite recently out as well, so I think this definitely classifies new.
Okay, old,
new category.
New, borrowed. Okay, so
Something
this
borrowed.
one I think you planted this seed in my mind.
Did I? Okay. How did I do that?
I have gone for Red Rising.
Right.
Because it
I wanna hear
borrows
the reasonings.
a lot from Fantasy Realms.
It does,
Jamie
okay.
Stegmaier has openly admitted that he's influenced by that game. I much prefer this game to Fantasy Realms. I think Red Rising's brilliant. But yes, this borrows a lot of that game and improves upon it.
Okay.
Yeah?
That's fair enough. Yeah. No, I'll take that reasoning.
Okay.
Yeah. My borrowed, I've taken a little more literally because it's not here. It's a game that we both really love, but we have chosen not to have it in our collection because almost every one of our gaming friends owns at least one of the copies or types of it. Any guesses?
There's a few spring to mind. It's either going to be Great Wall, but we do kind of own that because you've backed it, so that doesn't really count. Or Nemesis. We love that. Yeah. And we've played the lockdown version and the normal version. But yeah, we just felt that because we were unlikely to play it at a two-player. Yeah, it's a game that really gets good when lots of people are kind of gathered around and get immersed in it. Yeah, so when everyone else that we're going to play it with already owns it, it kind of feels like we desperately want it because we love it, so it'd be nice to have it on the shelf, but actually are we better off to spend our pennies on something else that we couldn't play otherwise? So yes, that's my something borrowed, because whenever we play it, it's always someone else's copy. Okay, that makes sense. Last up, blue. Yeah. Okay. How have you interpreted blue? I've interpreted blue as in every time we play it, it gets a bit blue. Oh, as in blue risky? Fog of Love. Now, I could technically have gone for any game on our shelves because I always play as blue. That's my kind of choice of colour. Oh, that would have been cheeky. So I could have said any game because I always play blue, which I thought would just annoy you, so I didn't do that. Yeah, I went for Fog of Love. Now, if you don't know, you obviously in this game you play characters that are on a romantic date, that are getting to know each other in the blossoming throes of a beautiful romance. Right, so we've gone for that kind of blue. It always, right. There's a lot of romancing going on, and it gets a bit blue. Well, I mean, it depends what character you've got. I mean, you might be the librarian dressed in tweed. You never know. There's someone out there for everyone. You know, not usually when we play it, because we just try to cause love chaos when we play. And we do play this one for the comedy value, we'll be honest, and we often switch the roles around just so that I'll play the man, you'll play the woman, to make the role playing that little bit funnier. Yeah. Or even if we don't do that, we will then attempt to pick the most eccentric character traits that we can to make the craziest kind of characters that would definitely be a mismatch. And I don't know if we've ever won the game. No. It's been fun. I don't think they ever made it to the finishing line as a couple. But so certainly blue moments in this. I mean, if they get on. If they don't get on. It'll be blue language. Yeah. Something like that.
Okay.
Do something.
So what's your blue?
Something.
I found the blue one the hardest one.
Did you? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I have gone for one that you gave me, Burano.
Because it's got a blue box.
The box has got blue on it.
Yeah.
Some of the pretty buildings are blue.
Okay.
You can go fishing in the sea. The sea is blue.
It is an island, so there's a lot of there's a lot of water.
An island. Yeah. I mean.
Blue silks, blue fish.
Yeah.
It's a pretty blue game.
There's some blue stuff in there. I mean, I'm sure maybe there's a world map printed somewhere where Italy's in blue. I don't know, but we're now clutching at straws. But yeah, you building the nice little pyramid, making the roofs. Definitely, some of the roofs are blue.
Some of the cubes are definitely blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
not blue.
And I enjoy this. I think we need to get it to the table more often because it's quite a fun, different style game to the rest of it.
I like them.
Yeah. And so now I thought what we could do was try and play these games and see whose set of something selection is better.
Yeah, it won't take us too long to get through 8 games. Obviously, we need to track down someone to play Nemisis again with, but that's fun. I enjoyed that. It was
I mean, it doesn't have to be any time soon, but it might be fun to revisit at another time and see how we felt about our something.
I've got some more ideas for different something selections.
Oh, exciting!
Which I didn't explore because I didn't know if they're quite the remit. But I think that's what's good about it. It can be entirely loose and things.
You just interpret it however you'd like to interpret it.
But it'd be good to see some of other people coming up with your own old, new, borrowed blue.
Yeah, because we've really enjoyed watching some of the different sort of tags and things, finding out more about some of the people that we watch regularly recently. So it'd be fun if someone else wants to have a little go at this something
I can think of a few. I mean, I'd love to see Jeff and Jamie arguing over what counts as blue and borrowed. So Foster the Meeple would love to do this. That'd be fantastic. I'd love to see similarly Covert with less argument, I imagine, doing it. That'd be great. Or our friends Evan and Grayson. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, we'd love to see that. Genders Gaming, I always find their videos great, along with Ordinary Board Gamer. Our friend Ollie at Don't Be Bored. That would be fun to see what his selection would be. We could just 20 people. It would end up being longer than the video. Yeah. Oh, but also Dwayne and Alicia at Black Gaming. We like watching their videos too. But yeah, I mean, now we're going to end up having a video naming people longer than the actual video. But basically, if you fancy having a go at the something selection, then come along. Give it a go. So it's old, new, borrowed, blue. Interpret that as you will. You should end up with 4 games. But thank you so much for watching. Put a comment below if you don't want to make a video about what your selections would be, or if you like any of our games. Yeah, tell us more. We love to hear from you. And if you would like to like or subscribe to our videos, we would be very thankful for that too. So keep an eye out for your responses, and you'll see us again in a few months' time, and we'll tell you if we've actually managed to play this, and we can come up with another. Yeah, and we'll probably do 1 or 2 videos in the meantime, but not related to this. But we'll let you know how successful our choices of this have been. Yeah, thanks for watching.